What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And it is time for the yearly belt collection video. Well, not yearly, because last year we had to skip because the channel was sadly suspended, but after 10 hard months of fighting, we got it back. And now we're going to take a look at my $100,000 belt collection. I believe I've gotten 40 belts since the last time, or 30 something, I don't know. Now, let me preface by saying that this is my personal belt collection, and I know I need more shells, but IKEA no longer makes the shells I use, which were the DTOS, so I had to find out something different. And yeah, I did not pay $100,000 for this belt collection, but that's just what it's worth because some of these belts have definitely went up in value. But let's start with the belts that aren't in the cases or not in like the special cases. So over here, we do have the John Cena United States spinner belt. This thing is awesome. It does spin a little weird. I don't know why, but this belt is beautiful. The side plates look awesome. The whole belt just in general looks awesome. Now, one thing that's newer in the collection are these WWE Signature Series belts. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan of them. Now, I don't really mind them as much. These definitely did go on sale. That's why I picked them up. These were on sale for like $100 on WWE Shop, maybe like $150 around Christmas time, which was awesome. I picked up a good amount of belts. Then we do have the WWE Cruiserweight Championship title belt, one of the smaller belts in the collection, but still very nice. I need the NXT one, but just have the WWE for now. Then I do have the WWE European title. Now, this, of course, is based off the European title that was used during the Attitude Era. Pretty nice belt. Then we do have what WWE calls the Attitude Era IC. Well, this is actually the Ruthless Aggression IC. I don't know why they call it, but you know it's Ruthless Aggression because it does have the nameplate and because it says World Wrestling Entertainment, but it is what it is. The next up behind it is the Brock Lesnar Signature Series belt, another massive giant belt. This one, I don't really see going back on WWE Shop anytime soon just because of the allegations against Brock Lesnar. Then next up, we do have the Miz spinner. Now, yes, I do have a separate WWE spinner belt that has the logo turned upside down for the Miz. Now, the reasoning is I think we hit a light goal or something, and I bought the WWE spinner because of it, but it did come damaged. Like, this gem was messed up. There's some scratches on the belt. So I contacted WWE Shop, and they actually let me keep this one and send me out a new one. So I decided we'll just turn the WWE logo upside down for the Miz spinner. Then down here, we do have the red strap TNT belt from AEW. Now, this was limited. You could only get the red strap during the initial release. Then they wouldn't offer it again. So this is pretty nice and pretty valuable. Next up, we do have the Jeff Hardy Immortal belt. Now, I did get this from Top Rope Belts, who made the same one that was on TV. But the issue with this one, it's just smaller than all the other ones. I don't know why, but it was a really good price, so I had to pick it up. Then the last belt on the table is the WWE United States title. This thing, probably, it's the lightest belt in the collection because it does have really thin plates, but still pretty nice. Then we do have two belts up here that are not in cases. We have the WWE Women's United States, or not United States, the Women's United Kingdom title, and then the Usos 622-day championship title reign, or title belt, that is limited to 622 belts. Really nice belt. I'm glad to have that in the collection. Now, moving over to here, which is the side that I don't really like showing off because it's super unfinished. But we do have the Edge Signature Series belt up there. Then we do have the Wolfpack Big Gold Signature Series, which I really like this. I plan on trying to get all the Signature Series belts signed that I can. So I think that'd be really cool. Then we do have the WCW United States title, which is really nice. Then we do have the WWE Women's NXT title, which isn't a thing anymore. Then we do have the WWE Women's Tag titles, and then the Rey Mysterio Signature Series belt, which I really like that one. And then lastly, we do have the NXT UK Tag titles. Now we're going to move on to the cases. I think we're actually going to go to the modern side first. Moving over to the modern side, we do have the eco-friendly belt, probably one of my favorite belts in the collection. I'm not even going to lie. Then we do have the Red Universal Championship. Then the WWE title from 2013. This belt has just skyrocketed in price because WWE Shop just doesn't carry it anymore. And then on the bottom, we do have the spinner belt. I know it's a little dusty. I definitely need to get in here and clean that up. Then we do have the Undisputed Championship, but this is a special one as it is signed by the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Then we do have the World Heavyweight title. This one's really nice. Then we do have the Blue Universal title. And then lastly, the WWE title. Now, moving over, these cases, once again, super, super nice. Very awesome. Then we do have the Intercontinental title right there. We have the white strapped Intercontinental title. We do have the 24/7 title and then the Raw Tag title. Then moving over to this one, we do have the North American title, the NXT Women's title, the NXT Women's 2.0 title, and then the NXT UK belt. Then this shelf does not actually open. For whatever reason, this door is kind of collapsed. So we do have the NXT original title, the NXT Black and Gold title, the NXT 2.0 title, and then the NXT Tag title. And if you guys notice, I do have a ton of stuff on these shelves, which is kind of cool. We have the Money in the Bank briefcase, the Bray Wyatt Fiend head. We have the Rock statue that's 1/4 scale. We have the Slammy, which is super awesome. Then I have so much random stuff in here that's kind of awesome. Then over here, went to WrestleMania 40, got that. Got a little Stone Cold shelf. This is a real actual, I think this is a Raw Ruckus Award, which is kind of cool that I got. So I just have a bunch of random stuff. But now let's move over to the old school side. Starting us off on the modern side, we do have the Rated R Spinner. This belt has skyrocketed in price. Well, it was super expensive. Then when Edge returned, they put it back on sale. Went down in price, and then once Edge left, once again went crazy. They probably will never actually produce this again because they don't actually own the trademark to the Rated R logo anymore. Then we do have the Undisputed Championship title belt. Then we do have the Big Eagle Scratch logo and the Smoky Skull belt. Now moving over to this side, this one can't open just because the way I have the shelves laid out, but we have the Brahma Bull belt. And yes, this side of the shelf did collapse and just exploded into shards everywhere. Then we do have the Blue Big Eagle, the dual-plated Winged Eagle, and then the TNA Midwest title there. But I can't open this one, so this side we do have the WWE Shop Crumb Rind, probably one of the nicest belts the WWE Shop has literally ever produced. We have the Fondue 10 pounds of gold, beautiful belt, glad to have it back in the collection. Then we have the WCW title, and then the ECW title on the bottom. This is some of the stuff I have up here, like the Jon Moxley chase, the Lacey belt cases, the Stone Cold statue, just a bunch of random, kind of awesome stuff. Stuff that you get from collecting for like almost a decade. And like I said, super, super dusty. Probably should have did that before I filmed the video. But then next up, we do have the ROH World title. We have the other ROH World title. We have the ROH TV title and the ROH Tag title. And moving on, we do have a fan favorite, which is the $1 Million Championship. This belt probably gets asked about the most. Then under that, we do have the dual-plated WWE Tag Team title belt. And then under that, we actually have the Attitude Era Tag Team title belt, which is pretty much the same belt with a few changes. Then we do have one of my favorites, which is the Hardcore title with real duct tape. I love that. But moving on over to this side, we do have the WrestleMania, the highly controversial WrestleMania 40 Legacy belts. I got all 4 of these when they dropped on WWE Shop. I did not get the WrestleMania 40 I Was There versions, which were $1,000. But these ones are still really nice. So they each represent a different decade of wrestling. And it gets confusing for some people. So this is 1 through 10. Even though, like, this belt, it shouldn't actually represent that. But then we have the Attitude Era, which is 10, or I think it's 11 through 20. Which, once again, it shouldn't actually represent it. But people couldn't understand what WWE was trying to do, I guess. Then we have the spinner. And then the network logo. My favorite's probably the spinner belt. Just because it's the most unique of the bunch. Then we do have the Legacy belts. I personally really like the Legacy belts. I'm missing the Bret Hart one. I'm sure I'll eventually get it. We do have the Undertaker one right here, the very first one. This is a more recent pickup. I did not get this when it first dropped. This did come with a giant coffin carrying case, which I do have. Then under that, we do have the Macho Man Legacy belt. Then the Stone Cold one. And then the Ric Flair. Then over here, we do have the John Cena Legacy belt with the John Cena case right above it. We have the Shawn Michaels one, which is the only one that didn't actually come with a carrying case so far, well, besides the Bret Hart. Then we do have the Mankind Signature Series belt, which I did get signed by him at GalaxyCon, and then the John Cena under that. That finally leaves us with the kind of grail area. So these are my more expensive belts, and on top we do have the AEW World title. This belt's awesome. Such a nice quality belt. Then we do have the WrestleMania 40 Golden Championship title belt. We got this at the Superstore. It's got real Swarovski crystals. I did not get the WrestleMania 39. I'll probably get it secondhand. We'll skip that one for now. Then we do have the IWGP, the official IWGP version 4. I want to get the V5 as well, whenever that goes back on sale. And then we do have the SmackDown 25 spinner belt. And then lastly, the holy grail of the collection. There's only 10 of these in the entire world. It is the real handcrafted Fiend belt. Now, mine's special. It's signed by Bray Wyatt at the front. And then on the back, it does have a Yowie Wowie inscription. It does have a certificate of authenticity right here. We can see signed by Kevin Moore, who's the VP of WWE Shop. But yeah, this is my entire belt collection. A lot of time and money has went into this, and let me know what belt I need to get for the collection. Definitely subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. We're doing videos all the time. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.